guys, I predicted the future earlier this week when I was saying that during this bearish divergence, okay, what I mean by that is, oh, my bad. Um, what I mean by that is during this time here, you remember when I was drawing out, how this was going up, but like the RSI is slowly going down, right? You can see that bearish divergence will make things red, so it is easier, you know. Um, okay, red. All right. So bearish divergence. That means things are going down. But remember when I was telling you guys that that oftentimes there will be wicks that come down and fill gaps before going back up. Well, you can see that right here. Let's get rid of that. I was drawing that earlier for a different video, but this is the video I'm gonna go with because I realized in the middle of the video that this actually happened. You guys see this wick right here? Boom, comes down, comes back up. Well, earlier this week, comment down below if you guys have been watching these videos and you remember. Unbelievable. A wick comes down, taps, fills that gap, and then comes back up, right? I literally said that that was going to happen, so I predicted that. Crazy. Again, I'm still sick, so I apologize, but unbelievable that that happened. Can't believe it. Anyway, what am I looking at now? We'll get into that, but before we do, I did lose yesterday, and it was kind of a heartbreaking loss. I'm going to be honest. I got into the trade, around here, and yeah, you see that orange. It's kind of hard to see, but if you can see that, right? I got in there, and during this trade, I was actually up close to $200, like 190, 195, something like that, down here. And my girlfriend wakes up for her work early, so she was telling me about it, and I was like, I just let it go because it's a bear flag. And then I went back to sleep, but that was a mistake because it tapped that gap fill, and even though I mentioned it earlier, I was asleep, so I wasn't even thinking about it. Anyway, yeah, it tapped there. I was up a lot of money, and then it came back up pretty quickly and stopped me out right here, like at the very tippy top of where the high went today, and then it came back down and went down even further. So kind of a heartbreaking stop. But am I really worried about that? Hell no. Remember, guys, slow and steady wins the race. I only lost $83. That's well within my risk parameters for this journey, going from one Tradeify account to 21 streams of income using Tradeify and all of its accounts, Bulinox and all of their accounts, and Take Profit Trader and all of their accounts. 21 streams of income, and then going to the Big Daddy G Apex Trader funding for another 20 streams of income. 41 streams of income in total, but it's going to be difficult to do the Apex Trader funding accounts. So I need to ensure that I have at least 21 streams of income before I start gambling with Apex. Excuse me, guys. Again, I'm still sick, so I apologize. But what am I looking at right now? Market just ended about 11 minutes ago, so let's go back to trading view and let's see what we're seeing. 3 reasons why I'd get into a long right now. Okay. First reason, it's hitting that 200-day moving average. Okay. You can see that like right here. Okay. 57.39, 200. Okay. That's a 200-day moving average. Okay. And it's a dark green for a dark green line. A lot of people on YouTube, they don't really explain that, and I was like confused for a long time during the first like 2 years of my trading career. But that's what that is. And then the red line, which is here, that's the 50-day moving average, and then the light green and the orange are the 9-day and the 21-day moving averages. Okay, I don't really pay attention to those, but I have them there just in case you guys need them for whatever reason. But yeah, there's that, right? It's bouncing off that 200-day moving average. There's also a solid W pattern, right? Green for let's go up. Okay, solid W pattern. All right, W, boom, boom. And when it comes to W's, the left shoulder is always smaller than the right shoulder before coming up. Those are confirmed W's for me. Anyone who says that there's a left shoulder and then a right shoulder, but the right shoulder is smaller than the left, they say that's W, but nah. I always think, I always thought, and I still think that the W's are, the right shoulder is lower, comes back up into the range than the left shoulder. Okay, that's just my opinion, and that's how I'm gonna roll with this. All right, let's go ahead and delete these here. All right, and the third reason why I believe that this trade is a long is because we have a bullish divergence with the RSI. Okay, um, that's green, right? So this one, let's delete that too, so it's easier for you guys to see. Okay, we draw a U shape here, right, for that RSI and that bottom. Boom, pretty heavy bottom here. Okay, we could all agree on that. And then this is a heavier bottom, but the RSI did not go lower, right? And for those of you who are more visual, we could just draw a line from here to here. We can make that green as well for bull, okay? And we could draw a line again from here to here, okay? And for anyone who is more visual, if a line's going up, diagonally up, and this one's going diagonally down, that is a bullish divergence, okay? And that's the third reason why I believe things will go up, right? So yeah, today I will be opening up a 1 micro long in about 45 minutes since the session of today ended. As you can see, there is no trading right now. It closes for an hour every single day. Market goes on for 23 hours, closes for an hour, and then you can resume trading. For me, it's between 2 to 3 p.m. and SoCal, Southern California. Okay, and yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's currently happening. Um, and yeah, if you guys are interested in following my journey, seeing all the losses, all the gains, keeping it real here, right? And you guys are interested in turning this one account here from only $1,000 to trade with to 21 streams of income, and then 41 streams of income, right? For like, I mean, that's a lot of money if you think about it, right? So if you guys are interested in that, by using the slow and steady wins the race method and just seeing my overall progress, just give me a like down below, subscribe if you want, turn on that bell notification, and if you guys are also interested in some of the discounts that I have down below, I have links to Bulanox, which is a part of what I'm going to use, as well as Apex Trader Funding, which is going to be my Big Daddy G accounts, for that ultimate gain, right, with this business plan. Anyway, yeah, if you guys are interested in that, links down below. I have the discounts down below too. But yeah, you guys have a fucking fantastic day in the markets, and I hope everyone keeps it slow, keeps it steady, and keeps things rolling in a cool manner. Okay? Peace out.